Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 20th, 2015. And for Monday to start your work week, we're going to start off with a few clouds this morning. This was just left over from any storms and rain that occurred overnight in some spots here. So just a little bit of clouds earlier on, but we're going to be gradually becoming mostly sunny today. Another hot and humid day expected across the region. Not quite as hot as it was on Sunday. But you're really not going to be able to tell the difference. There's really not too much of a difference between Sunday and Monday. Let's go over to temperatures here. Take a look at what we're talking about. Areas that are basically east of the Appalachians here are going to be under the gun here for 90 or above again. So these are all 90-degree temperatures. You can see several places within our coverage area. 92 in Allentown, 92, 93 Philly. Back here in south central PA, we're about 90, 91. So yeah, you have these still low 90s readings here, as opposed to mid and maybe even higher than mid 90s in some cases yesterday. So we'll be back a little bit less, but they're still going to have the humidity around. So we're still expecting heat indices to be as high as 100 degrees in some areas today. Again, mostly south of this line here. Once you get up in the northern Poconos, it's a little cooler, but it's still very warm for up there standards. I mean, we're talking about upper 80s for many locations, from Scranton back to Williamsport. So still a very warm day. And then as we get into Tuesday, it's going to be much of the same. Here's Tuesday, scaled back a little bit on the northwest fridge here, but this is still 90 or above south and east of that line here. Again, 90, 91, 92-ish for many areas. Still the humidity around before that cold front comes through here on Tuesday. Let's go back to the globals now, show you what we're talking about. Here is a look at Monday morning here, going a little bit further from this. And Monday evening, just a very isolated chance of a thunderstorm here. Not really much shown on the global on the short-range guidance for this, but we'll keep an eye on it. It would be a 20% chance or less of an isolated thunderstorm. Not impossible, but most areas stay dry. And then we get to Tuesday, we're going to have this cold front approaching here. Now this frontal boundary, clearly delineated right here, you can see where that is, moving down to the southeast. We'll have some showers and thunderstorms that are going to start. So I do think our northwest zones will have the best chance to actually see those storms come through, and then they'll start to fall apart as they propagate southeastward. So this will be mainly a dry frontal passage for most, and this will be probably like Tuesday evening through the overnight, first part of the overnight, where you would have the opportunity for that shower or thunderstorm. And we'll keep it isolated over across most areas. Again, the highest chance are going to be up across our northwestern zones here, up by Lycoming County and places up there, towards State College and places like that. So further southeast you go, the chances go down exponentially. That frontal boundary is going to actually situate itself to our south here. So it's going to be kind of sitting here and stalling to our south here. And we're going to have high pressure that's going to move in, and high pressure is just going to sit and sit and sit over our area because this is stalled to our south here. That's going to keep the winds out of the north and northwest here. It's going to be a refreshing couple days, near seasonable averages for high temperatures, and it's going to be for an extended period, it looks like. It now looks like Wednesday. Here's a look at Thursday. Here's a look at Friday. You can see the theme here, high and dry, and just that high pressure and control of our weather. Straight through the weekend, it looks like, and then we get into Saturday. So here's the day on Saturday, pretty much the same thing. Might have a wind direction shift from northwest, like it will be on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to maybe in northeast with the high pressure sitting up here in this location. But it's still, regardless, it's still going to be a dry day. Next chance of precipitation, we think that could occur, depending on what model you look at. Could be later on Sunday, like Sunday evening, Sunday late afternoon and evening. You could have an very isolated chance of a thunderstorm, and that would be on according to this model anyway. Cold front sitting back here. This is like a prefrontal trough where you could have a few showers and thunderstorms, maybe mainly favoring our western zones later Monday, but right now, or later Sunday night. But right now, timing is not really that important because it's going to change obviously a million times before we get up until that day to narrow down timing exactly. So we'll narrow down when it gets a little bit closer. It looks like high pressure is going to be in control from Wednesday through at least most of Sunday and keep us high and dry, and temperatures back to near normal for this time of year, not so much into the 90s like we were going to be dealing with through Tuesday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for July 20th, 2015. Have a great Monday.